All right, first live stream of August. Time flies. That seems a bit bright. How do... That's maybe better. Oh, now I know what's wrong. I haven't got the lights behind me on. Just kind of sensing something's wrong and not quite working out what it is. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. There you go. There's a bit of colour behind me. That's nicer. Hey, Megaleech, by the way. Oh, God. Okay, opening things with a yawn. Potential bad sign. All right. I'm going to make either a Man o' War. Oh, I'm also going to look up presentation on these. Man o' War. Man o' War gunpowder rum. Okay. That is not what I was looking for. Man o' War cocktail. Which site did I find this? I should make a note of these things. It was on liquor.com. There you go. 20th century. It's named after a racehorse. Okay. Strain it into a coupe. Okay, that goes in a coupe. How many ounces are in it? 2, 1, 4. Okay, that is a decent size one. Good. Man o' War goes into that. And what's the other one I'm going to make called? Call Mexico. Which site was that on is the question. There you go. Cocktails and mixed drink. Nick and Nora. Okay. Okay. With a grapefruit zest twist. I don't have a grapefruit one. Okay, I'm going to set up and shoot the first video. I'm going to do Core Mexico. 2 ounces of sherry. It's like, sherry's like a grandma's drink. Okay. Let's get this chair out of the way. Hey, Justin. How you doing? Did my usual starting things off while warming up. Waiting for folk to arrive. Gonna make a cocktail. Oh, Christ, did I not bring any of my cameras in? Jesus Christ. All right, well, I'll put chicken in charge anyway while I do this. And I'll put the little banner on. But I do have to go out and get my cameras. Oh, good Lord. Chickens. Oh, God. I forgot to look for multiple chickens again. I don't know where I put them if I did, but anyway. Another time. I failed to prepare properly on a number of levels. Be so lonely. Also. Okay. And let's reformat our GoPro. Okay. I'm so lonely. All right, this is going to take me a hot minute to set up. But let's go with it. Oof, there we go. You go here. You go here. All right, so just call Mexico. Okay, let's. Shaky, shaky. We're shaking tonight. What's shaking? I'm shaking. Okay. Put that there. Oh God, I've left one of the fucking jiggers out there. God damn it. I swear to God, the things I forget. Forget my head if it wasn't screwed on, eh? Eh? Ugh. Alrighty. Alright. Let's get this. Oh, geez, what do you want? I want mezcal and lime juice. Lime juice. Agave. Sherry. Mezcal. Bitters. What bitters will I put in? What's this one? I'm going to put some moldy bitters in. I haven't really used these yet. Moldy bitters. Okay. Got that. Sherry, mezcal, lime juice, agave. Okay. Get the GoPro ready. Okay. There's a couple more people coming in. Hello, people coming in. I'm hella disorganized tonight, but I'm just just about getting to an organised stage. Okay, let's bring this light there. Put it Dune there. Turn it in. Now, what does that look like? Checking out what it looks like. Okay. Mitsulule. Okay. So, 1 ounce. A third. All right. 3/4 mezcal. Okay. Let's pour the mezcal. And sherry. All right. And we're ready to rock and or roll. That going. Okay. Sure. That's 10 mils lime juice. 10 mils agave. Bizzone. And a few drops of mole bitters. Okay, there's the one. There's the one, is the done. Now I'm gonna shake this. Ah, fuck me. A bit. Lord love a duck. What's going on here? Now I'm doing this in a Nick and Nora. So we put that here. Okay. Put our shaker-rooney together. And let's shake it like a Polaroid picture. It is a bit of a murky colour, quite honestly. But we shan't hold that against it. That there. Take a picture. That'll do, that'll do. Okay, new. You go over here and look there for some reflected light. Okay, and this one. Stop doing that to me, God damn it. Okay, I reckon that's about right. G'day, cocktail lovers. I've been really enjoying cocktails with sherry in them lately, which, I didn't think I would. It's like a granny drink, sherry, but it's really good in cocktails. And I found this one that has 2 ounces of sherry. It's a very sherry-forward cocktail, and I had to try it. It's called Call Mexico, and taste-wise, ooh, this is rich, sweet, got a bit of smoke. It's a very interesting drink. Here's how we make it. In a shaker, put 2 ounces of... The fuck is my phone doing to me? In a shaker, put 2 ounces or 60 mils of sherry, then 3/4 of an ounce, around 22.5 mils of mezcal. Then we're going to do 1/3 of an ounce, around 10 mils of lime juice, and 1/3 of an ounce with 10 mils of agave syrup. And then I'm adding just 4 drops of mole bitters. Add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard for 10 or 15 seconds to chill and dilute the drink, and then strain it into a chilled Nick and Nora glass. And now we can call Mexico, and I really recommend you try this one. Sherry is an underrated cocktail ingredient. Give it a go. Call Mexico. Cheers. I think, man, that is actually genuinely interesting. Okay, switching stuff off and sitting down for a while. It's so lonely. Okay, moving this over here, switching this off, bringing the chair back, give him the chair, and putting the chicken aside. Go over there for now, chicken. And I will switch the banner off because the chicken is no longer in charge. Shazam! Yummy. Tell you what, the smoke from the mezcal goes really well with a slightly nutty flavour of the sherry. I mean, that's not going on my favourites list, but it's yummy. Don't regret it. So I don't know, it's at least a 7.5. Hell yeah, that's actually pretty good. Maybe an 8. Gotta let it grow on me. And I haven't been doing my goddamn blog, even though I sort of said to myself I would. Damn it. Justin playing Civ 6. Fun. I've never played any of those games. And it's not that they don't sound interesting to me, because they do. I've just never done it. So, what are you going to do? All right, well, I hope you're enjoying it. You got nothing else to do but just sip my sherry. But I know, port is a granddad's drink, and I like drinking port. And sherry's a grandma drink, but I quite enjoy it in a lot of cocktails now. Man, that is a genuinely interesting drink. Okay, what is my computer doing to me? I'm just looking at things that have been recommended to me by YouTube. But I literally just wanted to check the news headlines because I haven't looked at them for a while. Is the news going to tell me anything interesting? Oh, okay, that's... oh, wow. That is really depressing. God damn. Let me see. Anything interesting? Oh God, the latest thing from Cockhead, um, uh, uh, bosses, is you keep wanting to work from home. We'll give the jobs to people overseas. It's like, shut the fuck up, you fucking vermin. Seriously, anyone who says that, first against the wall when the revolution comes. Justin, well, because, Red Dead's the only thing I play on the stream. I'm not really a gamer. I want something a bit more action-oriented if I'm going to play it on a stream. But thank you for the suggestion. Bureau of Meteorology says El Nino likely in coming weeks. Oh, duh. We've been expecting it after 3 La Ninas in a row. There we go. We'll see what's happening. Yum. Well, that was quite an interesting. Oh, okay. In headlines that probably aren't true, vegan influencer dies of starvation. Sana Samsonova, I've never heard of. Lived exclusively off exotic fruits in Malaysia. Russian national. Proponent of uncooked fruit and vegetables, which good thing. Oh my God, actually, now I'm looking at pictures of her and she is eating disorder thin. She does not look good. A friend claimed she'd only eaten jackfruit and durian for 7 years. Again, almost definitely not true, but who knows? Oh my God. The pictures of her are just fucking terrifying. Oh no, every time I see a picture of her, it just, oh my God, it's horrifying. So I'm going to go with the diet of starvation is complete bullshit. But died because of poor food choices? Quite possibly. But, oh my God, I don't even want to share the pictures. They're incredibly off-putting. Could CBA shares plunge 20%? I don't know. Could they? Gross no undies trend taking over. Do you wear undies under your workout gear? Fitness influencer Laura Henshaw asked Steph Claire Smith. Yes, they both said yes. I know people who don't. You're about to tell me you don't. So they both said it. Oh gosh. So they're saying some famous people are saying they go to the gym and don't wear undies, which honestly doesn't sound great to me. Justin, wow, 92 years. It's just like that's been brewing for a while, hasn't it? That's fucked up. Uh, that is just fucked up. Oh dear. The world, eh? The world. What is it about? Alcohol-free days are important. That's a fair point. I have several alcohol-free days every week. Varies a little bit. It was the time when I was on antibiotics. I had 10 alcohol-free days. Ugh. That was good because it let me know I could do it. But because I always assumed I could just not drink alcohol. So when there was actually some pressure to do it, it was good that it wasn't a big deal. Oof. What is going on? Will Australians get a public holiday if the Matildas win the Women's World Cup? Oh, good Lord. And Scott Morrison's acting like a self-absorbed victim because people are saying you're a piece of shit for being in control of the robo-debt scheme. Fucking scumbag. Absolute fucking scumbag. Mr. Beast suing his ghost kitchen partner over inedible burgers. Oh, that's fun. Suing the virtual kitchen company he partnered with after fans complained about quality food. Mr. Beast says company sacrificed quality control to expand as quickly as possible. Burger was bland, not great, too expensive, but at least it was cooked, not raw beef slapped on a bun, which is what some fans seem to have received. Report by Bloomberg, Mr. Beast has sued virtual dining. Fans called the burgers disgusting, revolting, inedible. Influencer states he complained about the issues, but virtual dining concepts didn't seem to care. Also claimed virtual dining concepts use his image on social media without permission, even registered some trademark remember to his brand. They were outside the scope of the contract. Mr. Beast is asking the court for the right to completely terminate the business deal. Oof, dang. That's because they operate in Australia now. That's a whole thing. G'day, Heine. Ooh. That's wild because that was supposed to be a very, 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 very big thing. And if the company he partnered with fucked it up, that's like a literal $1 billion deal. Chinese zoo forced to deny its bears are humans in disguise after a viral photo. And I've seen the photo. It's just as a sun bear that's standing completely erect, and you could be forgiven for thinking it was someone in a suit. I do find that very funny. I'm sorry. That's to me just funny. I didn't see that, Justin, that he wants to discontinue the brand, the food. But again, if because of that deal gone sour, because he partnered with the wrong people, if he abandons it completely, as I was saying, that's a literal billion-dollar deal down the toilet. Oof, that would be horribly stressful. That would just be awful. Jesus. Ugh, just looking at a stupid story. Oh, Kerry Stokes forced to reveal communication with Ben Robert Smith's lawyers. That ought to be fun. Fucking scumbags. Ugh. What else? Tons of citrus dumped in paddocks for stock feed, rejected by markets due to size and blemishes. Yes, food waste is a bad thing. Bad thing. Why are teachers struggling? Because your children are awful. Excellent headline. Excellent headline. Hybrid working drives up employee productivity and mental health. Red Dead Redemption could come to Switch. Ugh. Who knows? Who knows indeed? Jackie O addresses rumors she's dating Dr. Chris Brown and she was high on cocaine. Good Lord. Goodness gracious me. That's a whole thing to have to deny, really. All right, has someone lost their license for riding an e-scooter while drunk? There's some dude, I think it was in New Zealand, apparently was on a ride-on mower, and it's like 4 times over the legal limit. Like that's so drunk you're barely upright, and he's riding a ride-on mower on roads, and surprised the cops pulled him over. Okay, I think I'm going to make the second cocktail I was going to make. He said making perfect sense. Right, gotta organize a few things. You go in there, and you go in there. And you go in there. Ooh, I'm gonna have to rinse that. All right. Actually, maybe I should put chicken in charge back again while I do a few things. Do. So I'll put the banner back on that chicken's in charge. And I'm going to just disappear and rinse this. Yummy. Back in a sec. All right. You know what? I'm going to do one other thing before I come back. All right. Back in the room. And see if I can do this. It's like a Ray Harryhausen monster now. Three-headed chicken. Okay. Okay, we want sweet vermouth and lemon juice. Wait, what's this? Okay, so Call Mexico is in Dune. Man O' War. Sweet vermouth. Ooh, a triple sec. Bang. What do we got in here? I've got something that I can use. That's it. We'll use that. All right. Okay. Whiskey. Which whiskey will we use? Which whiskey will we use? This one, Lou. Like cask strength, we won't use that. So it's whiskey, triple sec, sweet vermouth, and lemon juice. Okay. Big old 2 ounces of whiskey just over. Oh yeah, that's almost gone now. That's good. Make some shelf space, I say. Might finish that off. Okay. 2 ounce, 1 ounce, half ounce. Well, a whole ounce of triple sec. Okay. Right. There's some ice I trod on. There's the comments. There you go. This is just for you, Mega Leech. Right. Good here. And they're a bit more. The three-headed chicken. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, that's ready. That's ready. Okay, this is another shaky one. And I'm going to put it in a coop, so we're good. Alright. Alright, I'm just going to get these ready. And that's ready. Okay. Do. I'll squeeze them when I'm back. Why did it do that to me? Alright, working. 1 ounce of triple zinc. Half an ounce of sweet vermouth. Okay, so that. So this. Do. A little bit more icing. Oh, you fucking whore! Fuck! Fuck. Okay. Worst case scenario realized. Fuck! God fucking damn it. Okay. I'm gonna have to go get a towel. I just made a terrible mess. Yeah. Just knocked over a drink like this.
Oh, okay.
Pain made a mess. Big wasted bunch. So I'm pretty fucking pissed off. Oh, God fucking damn it. Anyway, got a towel. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this again. I don't have to shoot the video again. But I'm gonna put a towel down here if I can soak this up. Fucking shitbag. God fucking damn it. So I'll drink this little bit. Okay, I should have just drunk that like, God damn it. Oofed, that was not mixed. Fuck it. Alright. Start from fucking scratch, man. Oh, that really is nearly gone now. Alright. Fuck it, do that. And that. And that. Oh wait, I meant to do half an ounce of that shit. Probably shouldn't have done that. Ugh. All types of unhappy right now. Ugh. Right. Fucking shitbag. Alright. Time to do the second half. I suffered. You like hearing when I just swear uncontrollably because something went wrong? Alright. Fucking shithead. Fucking asshole. Okay. And take a picture of this as well. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Move this over here. Tilt it up there. I'm gonna have to wash my hands too. They're all sticky. God damn it. Audio recorder on. I think the solution's more chickens. Those are just the ones I found easily. There are several more somewhere. Okay. Let's quickly shoot this. G'day, cocktail lovers. This is a man award named after an early 20th century racehorse. It's like a whiskey daisy, but instead of a sugar syrup, there's sweet vermouth to... Oh, fuck. I almost had that whole sentence. G'day, cocktail lovers. This is a man award named after an early 20th century racehorse. It's like a whiskey daisy, but the sugar syrup's been replaced by sweet vermouth. So it's like So it's like the result of So it's like the offspring of a daisy and a Manhattan. So it's like the offspring of a Manhattan and a daisy. And I wanted to try it because I thought using sweet vermouth as a sweetener is going to produce a really interesting result. No surprise, it's much less sweet than a daisy and it's got a bit of depth. No surprise, it's much less sweet than a daisy and it's got a bit of depth from the No surprise, it's much less sweet than a daisy and it gets a bit of depth from the vermouth. Here's how we make it. In a shaker, put 2 ounces or 60 mils of the whiskey of your choice, then 1 ounce or 30 mils of a triple sec, then half an ounce or 15 mils of sweet vermouth, and half an ounce or 15 mils of lemon juice. Add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard for 10 or 15 seconds to chill and dilute the drink, and then strain it into a chilled coupe. It's interesting how you blend elements from 2 classics and you come up with something completely new. Give it a go, Man of War. What if I can do? I'm in a bad fucking mood. The many-headed chicken is going to disappear for a while. Okay, that's off, that's off, that's off. And that's off. And you know what? I'll give the chickens a few more seconds in the limelight as I wash my hands, which are now sticky. Oh, okay. Stress-o-rama. God damn it. That was so annoying. Okay, chickens. Over there. Ugh. Oh, good Lord. Chickens. Ugh, one saving grace, there's no sugar syrup in that. So the floor's not as sticky as it could be, but there is sugar in the liqueur. So it's still going to be sticky. I'm going to have to mop in here tomorrow. Yeah. No, I won't make that again. Well, not all experiments can be winners. Thanks, Toby. I like this one too, because not many of them have a black background. This one, black background, and it's quite bright with all the different cocktail accoutrements. I mean, I like all my cocktail shirts. There's a couple that, you know, I wouldn't miss if I didn't have them, but only a few, mind you. But yeah, this is a good one. Funny, when I do these cocktails as an experiment, I never expect them to be less than 7 out of 10, because I wouldn't make them if I thought that, unless I was doing some weird punishment to myself, I wouldn't make a cocktail I expected to be. And I rarely miss the mark. This one, probably only a 6 out of 10 though. Quite disappointing. Well, can't all be winners, is what I'm saying. I think I want this one to be sweeter, actually. So maybe I should just do a whiskey daisy rather than... Oh, we're almost out of cherries in here. I think there's at least one. I can sense one in there. Probably need a spoon to find it. Oh, there it is. God, is that the last whole cherry in here? Heine, I have not seen Dune 2 because it's not in cinemas yet. To the best of my knowledge. Oh, wait, there's one more cherry in there. Today is the anniversary of the release of the original novel Dune in 1965. Best-selling science fiction novel in history, I believe. Although it can be hard to get a completely objective measure of that sort of thing. Oh. So yes, Dune is actually older than me, if you can believe there's anything older than me. I guess I'll finish it. Also, I maybe should have used a sweeter liqueur. In retrospect, I don't think I can be bothered trying to make this one again. But if I did make it again, I'd make it with a sweeter liqueur. I think that would improve it. Oh god, I'm just fucking swamped by clarified cocktails at the moment. And I got this denuded orange that I'm going to want to juice. Well, we'll see. We will see. Good thing about the clarified cocktails is they're shelf stable. What do we do? Oh, what do we do? Watch the most recent Star Trek Strange New Worlds episode, and then watched a few episodes of The Mandalorian. Well, we watched the last episode of the Book of Boba Fett because The Mandalorian was in it. And then we watched the first couple of episodes of Mandalorian season 3. Got up to the one where they showed the attempt to rehabilitate Imperials on Coruscant. And we'd laugh, like, because it's basically just a shitty bureaucracy. And we go like, yeah, you can just see that happening. You know, rebellion overthrows the empire, and it goes from evil bureaucracy to shitty bureaucracy. It's just all too plausible. And our dinner was just like light and easy. Didn't do anything outrageous. Nothing outrageous, just a thing. But tomorrow, probably going to do takeaway with the offspring tomorrow. That might be interesting. Maybe something I've never had before. We will have to see. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Oh God, Safi, you want all the details? No, I'm fucking struggling to remember. Yep, I'm honestly super struggling to remember exactly what I had because, again, you know, it's not that memorable because I just microwaved it and ate it, and that's the majority of my meals. Oh no, Did I make a pizza last night? I made a. God, see, this I don't even remember. I had frozen garlic pizza base from the supermarket, and I just added some toppings and baked it. See, it's not that it was bland, Safa. It's just I am old and my brain doesn't work and I forget things. I actually made myself a pizza last night, and it was actually pretty funny. I'm glad they work for you. There's not a lot of people who recommend the stones. They call them whiskey stones. Here's the thing. Cocktails that have ice, it's actually meant to dilute a bit over the life of the drink. But, you know, if they work for you, that's good. So I've got Tim Smith. What are you doing? Hitting the ciders? Or your old-fashioned that you bought? Oh, I am not a fan of this, quite honestly. I'm not. Oof. I'm not even sure it deserves 6 out of 10. You know, notwithstanding, I might have made it badly. I might have made a poor choice with the liqueur I used. It was too tart. Not a fan, though. Definitely not a fan. Like, it's so oof, I can't be bothered trying to save it. Because there's just so many other yummy drinks in the world. Why would I waste time on a drink that's bleh? I'm forcing myself to drink it. I don't want to waste it. Is that stupid? That feels like it might be stupid. Oh well. C'est la vie. Life goes on. Which is not what c'est la vie means. But you know, just trying to be philosophical. Wait, what did I do with my fucking phone? Ah! Oh. All right. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. Fuck off. Okay, Man of War goes into doing, but never doing again. What else I got lined up? The Division Bell, which is a classic. Gorgeous. Gin, sherry, lemon juice, and sugar syrup. I'd definitely try that. In liking sherry. A yes, dear. Pisco, green chartreuse, maraschino, and lime juice. All right. I need an inspiration, actually, to do another longer video. Short's easy. Just find a recipe and do it, and short's done. Longer videos, I have to have something that I think is at least mildly interesting to talk about. So I was even thinking, because I'd had the idea for a while to do the AIDSy themed cocktails, the Code Grey and the Devil's Sazerac. And I think I actually kind of forgot what I was going to put in the Devil's Sazerac. Should have fucking written it down, dude. I think it was a combined float. Rather than a rinse of absinthe, it was a float of peaty scotch and then a float of absinthe. I mean, that sounds about right. So, is this you're going to see a game live, Safa? Because I've not even been keeping up with what's happening and where. So, I sound like a douche hipster going sports ball, but it's just don't really deride people who like sport. It's just not my thing. So you're going to see the Women's World Cup, USA. Who are they playing against? Glass has got a pentagram theme, 5-sided glass. Oh, there you go. Doing the devil's drink. I think that was like a generic term for alcohol. Maybe I'll do the AIDSy drinks. I might do that on, I don't know, Friday night. The Code Grey, an AIDSy inspired espresso martini, or the Devil's Sazerac. So for the USA playing Sweden, okay. Oh well. Sounds like a good bit of entertainment for you. Hope you enjoy it. Oof, I didn't bring... Okay, fucking hell. Shit, I keep forgetting. I didn't bring anything non-alcoholic. I should quickly go and get my soda water. And look, just for Megaleech, I'll bring the chickens back. Oh, they're all over the place. This is not working. Let's do this. Bring in the chickens back. Put them together. They don't make a very interesting noise. All right, put them over here. And there you go. Three-headed chicken. Three-headed chicken looking after things while I go get my soda water. God damn it. Okay. Ugh, have some sody water. That's a palate cleanser thing. All right. Hydra chicken. Go over there. Ugh. Okay. My white peach soda water. So was that a news story? Telstra sending dead people their bills. I got a funny one for AIDSy because we told them was like, okay, yeah, like he died, not paying his phone bill anymore. And apparently I'd paid in advance a little bit and it was owed a refund. But the checker, because it come to my address because I was paying his phone bill. And the check was made out, and it was like a physical check. It was made out to the estate of Mr. And they ran out of characters. And so I assume it would have been impossible to cash because it was made out to the estate of Mr. and it stopped there. And so I rang Telstra and go, well, you fucked up. And the person wanted all the details. And I went, yeah, you know what? I don't have them and I can't be bothered. And I go, but do you understand you made a stupid mistake here? This is an unusable check that was sent out because it just says to the estate of Mr. And I don't want to be too harsh on the people who answer the phone for Telstra because I'm sure they get limited training and there's a limited array of things they're allowed to respond with. But I was just trying to get them to go like, but you can see, can't you, that this is stupid, that this is unusable, that there is an error, there is a problem in the way you administer things there because you sent out a check made out to the estate of Mr. and that's unusable. You've got to see that. Oh, well, you've got to come with it. All right, fuck off. So I told boss of the house, like, hey, if you want to claim some money, go talk to Telstra. I honestly can't be fucking bothered. I don't know if he went and did it or not. Super annoying though. It was just ridiculous. So if it wasn't an overseas call center, it's very hard to be sure, honestly. But yeah, it was just like someone going like, well, you have to have this, that, and the other. And I go, yeah, okay, fine. I get that. And that's the right thing for you to do. But do you get that you fucked up here? I worked in call centers for years. You don't win plaudits for acting beyond a script you're given, quite honestly. So I have no idea if he claimed it. Wasn't that much. No, I don't even remember. $20? I don't know. But yeah, I just put the ball in his court and just said, you got all the things about the estate, etc. If you want to claim a bit of money from Telstra, go for it. Because it just seems like too much goddamn hassle to me. So I'm not going to do it because it seems stupid. And that's my whole thing. Well, I tell you what, Safa, they weren't as bound to a script as I have been in some jobs back in my 20s, where I did a lot of call center work in my 20s. There was a couple that were for major sort of share floats, like Telstra and Commonwealth Bank and some others. And because that was a financial thing, you weren't allowed to say anything that hadn't been vetted by lawyers. So we literally we had a book about this big, and it was divided into sections. So when someone asked you a question, you'd read them a bit of script that says, "Okay, I'm not a financial advisor. I can only give you pre-approved blocks of information." And you go, for instance, you ask me this. In my little book of approved responses here, there's this question and answer. Question, blah, 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 blah. Answer, blah, 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 blah. Does that give you the information you want? And people go, oh, just there's the things that no, if you want financial advice, you need to get your own financial advisor. I can only give you things that have been previously approved by lawyers. So when you ask me a question, I'll try to match it to something in this book, and I'll tell you the exact question I'm responding to. So you said this. I think this is very close to what you're asking. Blah, 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 blah. Does that answer your question? And man, we got some angry people. And I was just like, well, you know what? Lawyers won't let me say shit, man. Oh, I've actually had people refuse that. And I was just like, you're wrong. Not this particular one. I was talking about other ones. When someone fucked up, I went, no, you're wrong. You're not doing the right thing. Stop wasting my goddamn time and get someone on the line to fix it. You are wrong and you're not doing the right thing. So get the right fucking person on the call. I'm reminded of a thing that happened when Young Ms. Angry was a baby. Some very weird thing happened with some people came around to inspect the hot water heater and they fucked it up and then it wouldn't work. And I spent an entire day on the phone with the gas company going, what the fuck? And they kept saying, someone will be around in an hour. And no one came. And it was like someone had to arrive before 6 or it was out of hours and there was a surcharge. And I'd been at them since the morning. And lo and behold, after like 4 different people over the course of the day promised me someone would be there within the hour, no one did it. We got to 6. I was like, right. And then someone's going, oh, I can't do a thing because it's out of hours. And I went, okay. And I called and someone said, how can I help you? And I said, you can't, you don't get paid enough. Get someone paid more than you on the line. And they were really nice and they laughed and said, I think I could give it a go. Let me know how I could help you. What is it you want? And I said, I want the head of everyone who's lied to me on a stick at the bottom of my garden. Get someone higher up than you. And she goes, cool, I'm getting someone higher up than me. And this person tried to fuck me around and say, well, it's out of hours. You have to pay for it. And I went, you look at the fucking record of the number of times I've called today and the number of times someone in your call center has fucking lied to me and said someone would be here within the hour. Fuck you. I'm not paying anything. Get someone out here right fucking now. I've got a newborn child with no fucking hot water in the house. I didn't swear. I never once swore. I think I did say to the person really calmly, it is really important that you don't mistake my calmness for not being angry because I am enraged beyond my ability to easily communicate. And I explained exactly why. And it's kind of like, I'm speaking to you calmly and rationally. Do not make the mistake of thinking that means I am not more angry than you have ever had anyone on here. And yeah, I basically refuse to shout or swear at call center people because I've been call center people. But when someone fucks with me, I will just say, no, you're wrong. You are wrong. You are doing the wrong thing. And you need to stop doing the wrong thing or I'm going to get super angry at you. And as they say in the funny papers, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I'll go Hulk on your motherfucking ass. So, yes, it did get fixed that day out of hours. And I didn't pay for it. And it was just like, you motherfuckers have been lying to me for 12 hours. Well, it's probably 8 hours of people lying to me. And you're just fucking fixing this. I swear to God, I'm usually and I'm actually usually quite shit at standing up for my rights because I don't like to cause a scene. But in certain circumstances, someone pushes me too far, and it's just like, nah, you know what? Here's what's gonna fucking happen right now. Because you all have pushed me too fucking far, and I am not putting up with your bullshit anymore. Ooh, Justin, business trip to Brisbane. Hope it's good weather for you. Oh man, that would be a fucking treat from Canberra. Going from Canberra up to Brisbane. So I hope Brisbane turns on some nice late winter weather for you. So it feels like a good deal. It would just kind of suck if there was crappy weather in Brisbane. I mean, yeah, there's been a few things over the years where it's like, you know what? You've pushed the wrong button, and I am now standing up for my rights as a consumer, and I am going to fucking rain down damnation on anyone who gets in my way. I'm going to take for them to fix the hot water. I think it was probably 12 hours from when I realized someone had fucked up the hot water to when it was fixed. But I literally had a newborn. She was less than a week old, I think, when this happened. And I was just like, fuck you people. I am going to fucking be your worst nightmare at the moment. Because I'm not putting up with this bullshit. Oh, fucking yum. That's what I needed. After that really disappointing cocktail I made, I needed something yum. And my clarified cocktail is yum. I am probably half Tim Smith, quite honestly. Suggesting you've had to stand up for your rights your whole life. No, well, God, okay. You're a stronger man than me if you stood up for yourself in high school. I don't think I would have stood up for myself in high school. I was far too fucking held in place by authority. God, I don't know. Look, I'm older than everyone else on the stream. I occasionally remember shit that has happened in my life when someone fucked me about, and I've normally been reasonably passive because I haven't thought it was worth having a big fight over. But I do think of a couple things that happened in my life, and I'm thinking about it's always job stuff. It's always bullshit in the workplace, and man, every now and then I think of things where someone tried to fuck with me, and I've kind of let it go at the time. I haven't let them completely run over me, but like in retrospect, and sometimes, occasionally I'll remember stuff that's 20 or 30 years ago and go, oh God, that bullshit. And think, man, I wish I could just go back in time and pull that person up and say, hey, wait a minute. What you're doing is bullshit. And do it, man. And hey, Strictly Sega, let me see. What did you post on the Discord? Looking on the Discord. Tyler Childers. Republicans want to ban it. It's a country and western song about a gay couple. Ah, so you've watched me tell us Magic Cry of Time. That sounds really good. I missed the one Dr. Abigail posted, short from Adam Conover. Elon Musk is way dumber than he wants you to be. Oh, no. Elon Musk is stupid as shit. Oh, God. These look so good. Sorry, I know you told me about the Mega Leech. Three-headed chicken stuff. They look so good. I need to share them. Oh, my God. They are fantastic. They are so good. I need to share them with the world. Okay. So, the prompt for this, a realistic picture of a three-headed rubber chicken hosting a live stream. These are really cool. Okay. I need to share them. So, yeah. Oh, and they've got it looks like a stereo microphone there, which would be really good for a three-headed chicken to have. Come on. And there's this one. They look kind of angry, which is very fitting for this one. But I love that they have extra microphones. That's fucking awesome. That is really good. Okay. And we have this one, much more straight on. They look like politicians about to make a speech, quite honestly. I love it. During live stream, they appear to be streaming from an iPhone, all of them, which is interesting. And this is the most benign one. They seem to be using a tablet to stream. But those were cool. I like them. Oh yeah. Okay, Strictly Sega, because you missed. Okay, Megaleech has been saying for a while, chicken's lonely, so I went out and found some more. So I've got 3 chickens in charge for when I do stuff now. I have several more. I forget how many I bought, 6 or 7 or 8, because I wanted to get the big noise. Because if you have enough of them, they go from the normal squeaky noise to sounding like some demonic scream. That just sounds the same. This one's not even doing anything. This one's not even making a noise. Why are you not making a noise? Okay, that one's fucking broken. That one's making a noise. God, only one of them's working properly. Anyway, I have several more I might find before the next stream. Who knows? But yeah, there are some fucking wicked videos online when someone's got dozens of them and you squish them and let them go, and the noise is incredible. It's like tortured souls in the darkest pit of hell screaming. And I would love to get the scientific explanation, because it's something about the harmonics and the sound waves crossing over and whatnot, and it just becomes it's not that amplified, because I guess the whole bunch of them are all slightly out of sync, so the sound waves combine to form something completely different. It's incredible. What's his name? Adam Savage from Mythbusters has one of the funniest ones, because he got really enamored of it, and he had a little hydraulic press, and he just had a whole bunch of these chickens in there, like dozens of them, and squished them in a hydraulic press. Didn't destroy them, just squished them flat and then release them. And the noise they make is incredible. Yes, strictly saying it's something to do with harmonics. It is absolutely incredible. The fact that it, because they're slightly out of sync, it makes a completely new noise is incredible. And I swear to God, it's like they're possessed because it's not a good noise. It is not a good noise. It's just terrible noise. It's an abomination. It's just not good. Oh, that's so fucking yummy. That's a tropical rum clarified cocktail. I've got all these ones. All these ones I made for videos. Like that's creme de menthe. It's very light green, and this one was red. It's incredible to me that it's just gone clear. It was red, and this one was very bright blue because it had blue curacao in it. Anyway, I've got a stupid amount of clarified cocktails here. I love that strictly Sega menage a chic. What's the if we're going to French? French for chicken. Poulet. So it would actually be menage poulet. So menage a poulet. It's a whole thing. Oh well, strictly saying, obviously, if I wanted them, but that's the whole thing with clarified cocktails. I love that they're clear. If I put food coloring in, they would become opaque. I love particularly doing a clarified cocktail and using clear ice on them. That's not clear ice. You can see that ice. It's got all the air bubbles trapped in it. Justin, will Twitter survive? No, it will not. Well, if you listen to Elmo Mush, Twitter has already ceased to exist. It's X now. I swear to God, that guy is going to go down in history as a complete fucking moron. Just he's made so many bad decisions. Forever destroyed the idea of the rich tech entrepreneurs are geniuses. Well, I mean, except with his fucking Sims, but any rational person has seen him over the last year and just gone, "Oh God, this is actually embarrassing." Okay, so here's the thing, strictly Sega, when anyone comes up with an excuse for Elmo that's anything apart from he's a fucking moron, I just think you're overthinking it. He's a fucking moron. I have no idea what you're referring to, Heine. Claim that nukes are fake because how could the camera survive? No idea what you're referring to. Both I haven't heard, and which is honestly a blessing to me if I've missed the latest stupid conspiracy theory, but I don't know what nuke bombs or what cameras you're talking about. So I do feel good that I haven't even heard that, actually. It's good for my mental health that the latest bit of fucking stupidity has escaped me. Thank you for putting the info on Discord, Heine. Oh, okay. Strictly Sega, that's one of the less stupid things about his vehicles. That Cybertruck, which is a fucking disaster and whatnot. But yeah, like throwing the bricks at the window. But saying the thing about how the windows can't break. Windows of vehicles have to break if they're in a crash and paramedics are trying to get you out. The idea of a vehicle, a normal consumer vehicle with unbreakable windows is fucking ridiculous. It just makes them a death. And yes, Strictly say that X videos must be getting a boost. Oh god. Okay. For reals though. Okay, I'm gonna do a search. Because people have great jokes. Oh god, I've become a food reviewer on Google. 5,000 people have seen my photos. Societe Malvern. Okay, my stuff for Societe Malvern's popular. Copycat's popular too. That's good. Promoting local venues. All right, what am I doing? I'm literally going to do this. I'm going to go on X videos because I reckon there'll be something on there. I'm going to go on incognito. I don't want this in my search history. Okay, so I'm going to go on X videos, which is actually, and this is a weird thing. Um, X videos is a more popular porn site than Pornhub in terms of traffic, but Pornhub has the money. Hey, Dr. Abigail, by the way. Oh, no. Okay. I won't go into what has automatically appeared on X videos. I'm going to put Elon in search. Okay. Yeah, that's got Elon Musk on there. Sorry, some of these video titles are the best. Hello, Mism Creations. Fucking and sucking after the Elon Musk Saturday Night Live sketch for Dogecoin crypto. Tight pussy, hot MILF without bra, no panties reads about Elon Musk. Nude protest in front of Tesla Gigafactory in Berlin. Oh god, there's a weird animation. There are some fucking weird animations about Elon Musk on X videos. Jesus Christ. Oh, nice. Dr. Abigail, you've got humans, a bunny, and another cat living there. There you go. Pornhub has the popular thing. Mism Creations. This is a nice shirt. I like this shirt. Not many of my shirts have a black background, and it's got all the cocktail accoutrements on it. It's a good one. Okay, I'd say give X videos another couple of weeks, and I think there will be more Elon Musk themed porn on there. Justin, I might do that tomorrow. Do some screenshots and post a thing. Okay, so Petapixel. Driven by a new blockbuster, Oppenheimer, an interview with Joe Rogan, conspiracy theory that nuclear weapons are fake has made the rounds again. The idea that cameras couldn't survive purported atomic blast. Of course they can. It's just fucking stupid. No camera could have survived the blast. The cameras were set up far away. And cameras were also in specially designed enclosures to protect them. Despite precautions, it's true that some cameras and film did not survive the tests. It's just like, it's borderline pointless to ever engage with conspiracy dickheads because they're just not in touch with reality. And also engaging with them in a rational way and responding to their ridiculousness with a calm refutation of their ridiculousness rarely helps, because they are unhinged individuals, and being calm and rational tends to not work with them. So you put in the mental and emotional labor of going, okay, buddy boy, I'm going to respond to your fucking weirdness and explain why it's not right. And they'll just say something unhinged in response. And it's like, oh, okay, good talk, bro. Glad we had it. Ugh, it's just like, God damn it. Justin, I have no problem with oh, I missed that. Safa, hard and firm. You're still in the X videos thing, dude. Clicking on a thing, Justin. I've got no problems with the Barbie movie. I might see those. Mism, pineapple flavors. I have a pineapple rum, Stiggins Fancy Pineapple. It's a really good rum. I have pineapple juice that I sometimes use in cocktails. I have a few fruity things, actually. I could. Okay, I don't think I'll do any. I'm suddenly going, I'll give you a review of the pineapple rum. No, I don't think I'll drink any rum tonight. But I have a pineapple rum and I have a mango rum. They're both pretty good. Well, you haven't done Barbenheimer. I did like Dr. Abigail. You were suggesting doing Oppenheimer IMAX. It does sound pretty good. I haven't been in the cinema since June 1, and June 2 is coming out later this year. So I don't know. Might go back to movies. I love it. So you can say Americans don't want to be the same as everyone else. They want to be special. Well, some you do certainly get a lot of people, and it's not limited to America, but it's kind of like, because out in the world, our media is dominated by American-produced media. We think of that a lot. Oh, Mism, actually, yeah, a drink with a mixed pineapple and mango rum will probably be really good. Nice. See, that's a good step forward, Dr. Abigail. New glasses. You can actually see a movie if you go. Yes. That would be a whole thing, going to the movies. Ugh. So it's like someone I know, and they're not on the stream, so I can say it here because they won't see it, because I'm kind of shit talking them. I like them, but they made the sort of dumb comment on Twitter about Dune, and they said it was like they just rewatched the first Dune movie and they're really disappointed. It was like no guild navigators, no fade, and all that. And they're obviously thinking of the David Lynch Dune movie, and it was like, okay. So, yes, the David Lynch Dune movie did have guild navigators in it. Should not have, because they weren't in the book. I do remember at the time nerds getting pretty excited about it. But when he's like, oh, there was no fade in the first one, I was like, you know what? Fade's in the second Dune movie. Everything you're saying is really dumb. It didn't have guild navigators because it fucking shouldn't have, because they weren't in the book. And it didn't have Fade because the storyline with Fade Ralpha is in the second one, you fucking idiot. 3D movies are dumb as hell, and that's why you tend to not see them anymore. Listen, big combo on the X website. Which actress is my favorite face and porn? You know what? I am a huge fan on a number of levels of Australian Oh God, sorry, I've had a couple of drinks. I'm trying to remember her name. Angela White, Australian porn star Angela White. Um, because I kind of was friends with her on social media in the very early stages of her career, about 10 years ago. And she's the large natural booby lady, and she seems like a cool person, quite honestly, in control of her life, rather than letting these various websites control her. But yeah. You're Mia Khalifa. She's quite good, but also Mia Khalifa has gone on record as saying uh, she was exploited by those websites. It's like thing. And Justin, fucking no, he will not, because I'm not going into it. But he made some comments to me that were fucking inexcusable. And fuck that guy. Oh, does she do OnlyFans? There you go. You know more than me. There you go. So there's a funny thing about me. People, I can put up with a lot of stuff, and then people can do a thing, and I went, no, you know what? You just crossed the line. Fuck you. Get fucked. Done. And he did actually send me an apology acknowledging that was out of line, wasn't it? And I was like, yeah, it fucking was. Fuck you. Look, okay, we're now getting into stuff that's complicated and actually genuinely upsetting for me. When you have a falling out with someone, it's not good. And I'm in this weird position that I'm at least, semi-public. So if I have a falling out with people, because the thing they did, it happens, and you know what? It's shit is complicated. I'm definitely not saying I'm a flawless human and I'm always right and whatnot, but I've got to live my life, and sometimes people do things and they cross a line, and it's just like I've been online since the 90s, and what I've learned is that sometimes people do shit and they've just crossed a line and you're fucking done, and you just need to walk away. And I'm certainly not going to argue with your assessment, Dr. Abigail, but it's just like people do shit, and it's just like, you know what? I'd love to be this wonderful, magnanimous, Gandhi-esque person who makes allowances for everything, but I'm not, and I can't. And yeah, but also, Mega Leech, it's been brought up by people who don't know things. Strict Segi, you like 3D movies? Good, man. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. If you had 2 twice, you think it clear. God, that's harsh. Mism Creations. No, I don't follow you to WWE. Yeah, no, I agree. I also haven't really thought about it. Apart from just feeling vaguely sad that it happened, but people who don't know any details just ask some questions. So there's a whole thing. WWE is interesting and complex and conflicting because there's a whole bunch of individuals who are performers in the WWE and other wrestling things that don't really deserve to be disparaged. Vince McMahon is a piece of shit. But also there's a whole thing with the WWE that, sort of got all these people to do steroids, which is life-threatening. Oh, Justin, that's cool because you weren't a thing, and it's just a thing. Interesting question. Two eyes let us see in 3D if three eyes could see in 4D. Well, the fourth dimension is space. I've seen a thing. Okay, I'm going right back to um, Carl Sagan in Cosmos, which is like 80s, 1980s. And he tried to explain why it's so difficult for us to uh, conceive of a fourth dimension, because he talked about little shapes living in a two-dimensional world, and they're used to seeing everything on their plane of existence. But if us, a third dimensional being, knocked them out of their two dimensions, so they were above it looking down on the two dimensions, and everything looked totally different because they were seeing things from a perspective that they could not see while they were within those two dimensions. And then they floated back down to Flatland, and they tried to explain to their compatriots in Flatland what they saw, and they just would not have the language to describe what they saw. There's also a fun thing, like I don't know if anyone remembers when you're at school, you got asked to draw three-dimensional things like a cube in two dimensions, and so you were doing a two-dimensional representation of a three-dimensional object. And most people can wrap their heads around that. Some people can't, but most people can wrap their heads around a drawing on a page that is a two-dimensional representation of a three-dimensional shape. That you can get a physical thing that is a three-dimensional representation of a four-dimensional shape. And I've seen those, and it's just like, it's very funny and interesting, because it's just something that we don't have the language for. We only have the language, and most people only have the perception of a three-dimensional world. So trying to wrap your head around higher dimensions is extremely difficult, bordering on impossible. So, but that's the whole thing. If a four-dimensional shape or entity impinged on our three-dimensional world, it would constantly change. As it moved through our dimensions, the four-dimensional elements of it that had intersected with our third dimension what we would see would be changing constantly. Okay, showing the four-dimensional. Okay, well, okay. Now we're getting super weird, Mega Leech, because in this point, I'd be giving you a two-dimensional representation of a three-dimensional representation of a four-dimensional shape. But 3D representation of a 4D shape. Images. Oh, yep, that's the one, the Tesseract. Okay. This is the one I've seen, so I will share this, actually. Window. Okay. So this Tesseract. Oops. This Tesseract is the thing. So what this Tesseract looks like? It's like a cube, a small cube inside a bigger cube, and with the vertices of the cubes are connected. And basically exactly what Dr. Abigail's saying, the shadow of a 3D object is 2D, so the shadow of a 4D object would be 3D. So, and also this Tesseract, as I said, this is a frozen moment of this 4D shape intersecting 3D space, because a 3D shape that intersected in 2D space would constantly be changing based on where it was being sliced by the 2D space. So a 4D shape would not, unless it was completely still, would not be one thing in 3D space. It would be constantly changing. And it's fucking AD AI images of AZ. I don't know the answer to that question. So, but that's the most common shape used to represent a 4D object in 3D space. The tesseract is a cube inside a cube with the vertices connected. This shit is complicated, yo. Talk about images of AZ. I had one come up on Facebook Memories today. And it was like from 13 years ago. And he looked impossibly young. Let me see if I can find it actually on Facebook. All right, I'm just going to search memories. I think it was today. Browse my memories. Yeah. Come on. All right, what do we got? I think it was today's memories. And it was from like, I don't know, somewhere between 11 and 13 years ago. Video shot in a sex shop with Eva and AZ. Yes. Okay. I'm just going to share this. Like, how impossibly young does he look? I mean, me too, for that matter. But how impossibly young and pretty does AZ look in that? That's wild. So yeah, that just popped up in my memories today. That's from 11 years ago. Yeah, it's not just that he looks young, he looks healthy. So Dr. Abigail, with that 4D shape you're talking about, it's the cube's just a cube. It's not a cube inside a cube. It's a hypercube. Edge of the vertices is on the outside. You rotate the cube, it looks like it's unfolding, but just merely rotating a higher dimension. Yeah, and if you think about it, like if a sphere dropped through a two-dimensional space, what's going to be in the two-dimensional space is just a circle, but it's going to be completely changing. When the sphere first intersects with the 2D space, it's going to be a small circle, and it'll grow and be bigger and get smaller. And so it's the thing. Justin, no, that was not before his health issues. That was just on a good day, basically, because his health issues started when he was about 30. So that was like 20, 25 years ago. It was just on a good day, and basically all these health issues got worse in the intervening decade. He kept pulling out naughty toys. He did, and we were the whole thing of those videos. I was sitting there talking to Eva, who worked in the sex shop, playing it sort of straight and asking sensible questions, and then Aidsy would just come up with some sex toy and respond in a really childlike way to it. And the The pinnacle, I think, was a butt plug that was about the size of the witch's hat they use to block off roads. I'm assuming that was a novelty item. I don't think anyone could actually fit it inside them, but who knows? Strictly Sega, I don't hold it against you for a moment having a crush on Viola, because she's amazing. And yeah, that's very old school, doing the the sex related videos with Eva and Viola, and there are a few of those. Weirdly, Viola does not live far away from me. I just haven't caught up with her. I should do that. I should actually. Now I feel guilty. I should say we should catch up and just say hi. Safa, I have been to heaps of sex shops. I have probably been to specifically a sexy land shop, but I've been to heaps of sex shops for a variety of reasons. Oh yes, strictly saying Mistress M. The thinking of Mistress M was the sex advice lady. She moved to Adelaide, which is why she stopped making videos with me. Emma was her name, so we came up with the name Mistress M. And Safra, I have no idea how widely distributed Sexyland shops are. And yes, Heine, Viola is very chill. She was just great. She is a great person. Yes, Mr. Sam had much sass. Oh, Celtic King, I was literally talking about that a bit earlier. Chinese zoo accused of hiring people to dress up as a sun bear, because there was a funny picture of the sun bear standing completely erect, and you look at it and you go, I could believe that's a person in a suit. But I think there's also people who don't know sun bears very well. But it was a very funny story, because someone had this picture of a sun bear standing completely erect, and it kind of looked like someone in a suit. When did I start using glasses? I don't know. 8 years ago? I don't even remember. Oof. Okay. Oh God, we had a discussion about ulcers the other day. And too much pain meds could potentially cause it, I guess. Because it's all about destabilizing the balance of your gut biome. That can be dietary. It can be an infection that does it. Too much pain meds can definitely fuck you up. I could absolutely see that messing with your stomach acids. So I don't know. But yeah, you know, it's a wacky old world. Oh yeah, Panadol's bad, and ibuprofen is bad for your gut as well. Basically, too much of anything's bad for you. Too much oxygen will kill. What will I watch tomorrow? Actually, I'm probably doing takeaway with The Offspring tomorrow, so might not watch anything. But might also be home. Early enough to watch something. If I watch something with Mrs. Angry, it'll probably be an episode of The Mandalorian, or maybe The Bear, that dramedy that's also on Disney Plus about people opening a restaurant in Chicago. We'll see. Celtic King, no, I've not been to China. And you know what? It's one of my big regrets in life. I did not go to China in the 90s when I could have, which is before all the mass industrialization. So old 20th century China would have still been there. Oh, nice. Dr. Abigail having a D&D Pathfinder night tomorrow. Nice. Yes, Safa, the bear is set in Chicago, I'm pretty sure. This is Baltimore. I think it's Chicago. I think the bear is set in Chicago. But it's pretty good. Season 1 was good. Season 2 is there now. Watched the first episode of it. And it's like, yep, okay, I'm kind of in. I'm kind of amped for it. So, yes. Well, we will see. Are the roads quiet tonight? I don't fucking know. I haven't been out of the house. But we'll see. I think the level crossings that are being closed in my general area are open again. I don't know. Oh, nice. Strictly Sega doing a 80s movie. So, okay, Celtic King, there are a whole bunch of problems with going to China now. So I'm not sure if I'd go now. But you just mean from hearing that? No, I have. Okay, just from here. I haven't really heard Cars Tonight. If that's what you're asking. Yeah. Yeah, no, Justin, it's the whole thing. If I went to China, I couldn't take a laptop or a phone because Jesus. That's right. So yeah, I think the odds of me going to China are very low, which is really sad and disappointing. Amazing culture, amazing history. And yeah, as I said, it does remain one of my great disappointments that I didn't go in the 90s before they sort of bulldozed all the old parts of the cities and it all just became concrete. Strictly Sega, I've not even heard of that film, actually. Alice to Nowhere, not even heard of it. Heine, you would need to assume if you took any laptop or phone to China, it was completely compromised by spyware the Chinese government put in. Justin, I'd love to go to Japan, maybe take my offspring because they both speak Japanese. They could be my translators. South Korea seems nice as well. But all right, it is 10 o'clock, a little bit after. So I might do the ceremonial eating of the cherry and I might go sleepy burbers. I don't actually have any meetings at work tomorrow, but I've got to catch up on some shit at work. Celtic King, I'd love to be able to go to fucking Europe, quite honestly. I don't really have the money for it. I would so much, all of Europe. I'd love to see all of Europe, East, West, Central. Fucking yeah. Cherry time. Holy shit, Strict say you're watching 3 movies. Enjoy that. I'm going to eat this and then go sleepy burbers. Okay. Yeah, there are 2 phases in life, Strictly Sega. Before you've seen Bad Boy Bubby and after you've seen Bad Boy Bubby. You cannot unsee Bad Boy Bubby. I've got it on disc. I fucking love Bad Boy Bubby, but holy shit, it's a fucking trip. First 2 minutes. See, there are basically a couple of distinct movies in Bad Boy Bubby because it goes across a few things, but Jesus Christ, it's a fucking trip. It is. Oh my god, what the fuck? Watch Bad Boy Bubby. It's weird and fucked up, but you can't unsee it. Okay. There's you before you watched Bad Bubby, and there's you after you watched Bad Bubby, and you have changed. I saw Bad Boy Bubby in the cinema. Fuck's sake. Great big screen. And I've watched it on TV a couple of times. God damn. It's weird and fucked up. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now with thoughts of Bad Boy Bubby. Got the Bad Boy Bubby blues. So, yeah, but Strictly Sega, take it under advisement. Because seriously, there's you before you've seen Bad Boy Bubby, and there's you after you've seen Bad Boy Bubby. It's from the 80s, I think. I don't know. Anyway, going sleepy bobos. See you fine people almost definitely on Thursday night. And you'll take care. I'll see you.